listening to outbound sounds of this demeanor.
Turn everything up. All levels. All levels. Shake it right now. Is that a 2-track?
Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for being with us. Shaquille O'Neal joins me. Moments away at Wells Fargo Center, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, it was Memphis in their last game with a loss to the Kings. That game went to overtime where they dropped a close one. A tough break, looking to get back on track tonight. You talk about a couple of teams tonight that do not mind hoisting that three ball. That floor spacing increasingly in vogue in this league, Shaq. Talk about the value of having that long-range threat.
Well, Ernie, I'm not much of an outside shooter, but I love playing with shooters. They spread the floor and give you room to operate. We all know that shooting creates space. Just the threat of the three will open up your offense.
And with the game just about ready to begin, time now to send it to Kevin Harlan, who will have the call.
A look at the towering 27-foot statue of William Penn against the skyline of Philadelphia. It's the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. This is the first game in the Grizzlies road trip. Guys, when you compare their performance last season to where they sit right now, not a whole lot different story. Not necessarily a big surprise either.
You know, Kevin, they're starting a long road trip here, and they'd love to set the tone with the win.
Yeah, they want this to be a successful trip. It's going to have a major impact on their season. And if you can get that first one, you really get things heading in the right direction.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Ryan Anderson out there with DeRozan. Then it's Conley, and it's Adams in at the 2. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Starks, dishes to Young. Here's Hart. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Philadelphia on D. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Great open look there.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled at least.
I suppose, but Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come up short.
Don't usually see him shooting the three. Now the 76ers with it, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Well, today we're going to see if there are any kind of hard feelings, I guess we should say, left over from their crushing defeat to this team in last year's finals.
Steve was talking about earlier, Clark, about last year's finals, and it's got to be fresh in the memory now that we know.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to have a positive effect, Clark, or a negative one on him here?
You know, Kevin, I really believe it'll have a positive effect. They've been waiting for this game for a while. I'm sure they're excited and anxious about this opportunity. They're going to be highly motivated to win. Nothing like losing to a team that amps you up when you get a chance to beat them the next time.
You better believe it. Now here is Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Schneider, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Hart. The rebound by Anderson. Memphis leading. It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Schneider. No luck. 76ers have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Kicks it to Starks. Up and in on the layup. Starks has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
There's the dish to DeRozan. Shot off the screen, and that one's good. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
And he gets it to go.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Conley into the lane. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Starks the pass to Hart. And DeRozan kicks to Conley. Back to DeRozan from outside the arc. Here's Starks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. And Young, here we go. Again, Philadelphia. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Well, it's always something that they've tried to concentrate on. You work hard in practice. You work on your craft, you work on your strategy, your execution, but you never know if the ball's going to go in or not.
And we've seen it ring up dividends. When they take that very disciplined approach to their offense, it usually pays off.
Here's DeRozan. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Schneider cannot hit.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
There's the screen. Here's Young. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here is Conley. after the Sixers pick up 2. Outside DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Conley. Count that one. Conley's got 6.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. First in field goal percentage. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Now here's James. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And he gets... it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
DeRozan against James. Outside Conley. Feeds it to McGee. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. McGee's got his first bucket in this one. Hayward a screen on Gibson, and Walton kicks to James. That's a good one. James against Conley. The runner, and James with a nice bucket inside.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Here's Goodwin. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
And so it's Memphis with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Hayward against Conley. They get a hand on it. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity, and the slam dunk by McGee.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders from the past 10 games. Michael Conley is third.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking ball handlers' pockets, but as terrific point guards, they know how to clog passing lanes and come up with a lot of steals that way as well.
Absolutely. Their steals come from all over the court and in all sorts of situations. Transition, half-court sets, out-of-bounds plays, in the lane. They are the NBA's most complete defenders at the one-guard spot.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Rondo's checked in.
2 minutes to the front of the first quarter.
McGee sets the pick for Rondo. And DeRozan kicks to McGee. Plays it up and banks it in. McGee's got 6.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Dishes it to James, to the wing on the left. Here's Rice. DeRozan defending, and he gets the bucket. Goodwin's got his second basket of the night.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
McGee sets the pick for Rondo. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Hayward against Gibson. Gibson with the steal. Outside Rondo. Pass to DeRozan. Right side DeRozan. Hayward grabs the board.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Gibson against James. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense is really in a good groove.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Now, I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to.
Left side, DeRozan. Rondo dishes to DeRozan. McGee sets the pick for DeRozan. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top, up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Rajon Rondo is out there with Norris Cole. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Booker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harden left side. The pass to Caboclo. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Caboclo's got the first basket of the second quarter for the 76ers. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Cole. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento. And a wide open look for Rondo. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And Philadelphia has possession. Farley, he's covered by Rondo. Poked away. It's stolen by Rondo. The feed. To Booker. He kicks it to Cole. To the left wing. Back to Rondo. Shoots a 3. And the shot is good. Rondo's got 5. And Philadelphia calls time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Starks checked in for the 76ers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Harden. Passes it to Caboclo. Harden left side. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the 76ers lead by 6. For Memphis,